Paul Wilkinson here. In this video I'm going to talk about this fabulous book, an analysis of the music of Bartók by Lendvai. This is a book that my old professor recommended I should read because he said it was quite a convincing concept laid on top of the music of Bartók. It's a rich book. I'm just going to scratch the surface with one of the early chapters. If you're familiar with my videos, you know I try and make these are not lectures, but these are experiential. I want you to come away from this video excited about the tools you can use to expand your harmonic vocabulary, really, and the possibilities. So let's tread carefully. They are a concept, but it is a very rich concept. So I'm going to talk about that in a moment, but it is worth mentioning that the book talks about, it analyses the structure of Bartók's music. So it talks about the golden section, the Fibonacci series, all these things which are quite prevalent in the structure of music. If we were to borrow a Jung phrase, Carl Jung phrase, archetypally, they are prevalent in a great deal of musical structures, and also in Gaia, the earth, as well. Those structures are prevalent. So there's an interesting chapter. I'm not going to talk about that one today, but I'll put all the links below for all these things I'm talking about so that you can go off and explore them. But he talks about what we call the golden section, the Fibonacci series. And these are really interesting topics in the book that are unpacked beautifully by Lendvai. And as I say, it might be suggested that those are kind of Carl Jung archetypal, or there's a book by Jean Gebser called Ever-Present Origins, so that we tend to structure these things in a similar way if you analyse some Mozart and Haydn. But we must tread carefully because we are laying on a concept. We don't know what we see what we know. And we are finite beings after all, so we have to tread carefully. But I find concepts useful if they unlock a completely new universe for you to explore. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about now is the first part of the book where Lendvai lays out what's called an access point. Now there you can see on the screen you've got a circle of fifths, and we've got the T, which stands for tonic, and D for dominant, and then we've got S for subdominant. And Lendvai has laid out T, D, S, T, D, S all the way around the circle of fifths. And you can see on the screen there I've coloured them green, blue and yellow. The green there to show you all the tonic triads that are linked across this access point. So C going down to F sharp, A going across to E flat, and then you'll see I've done the same for the subdominant as well, which I've coloured in yellow. And then for the dominant I've coloured in blue. And the idea of this is that you will see this quite prevalent in Bartók's music, that he will go from C to F sharp immediately. And because of the connection of this tonic point, if you like, from there to there, or from there to there, and then slightly that angle to that angle, depends where you have these circle of fifths, you'll find these beautiful harmonic movements within the music of Bartók. And it's worth saying, not just the music of Bartók, you'll see it in Prokofiev and Shostakovich as well. And you will see this kind of duality of two chords on top of one another as well. But today I'm not going to explore that too much. I'm just going to move between one of these chords and the others to open another door of Harmonic Wheel for you if you're not familiar with this. So what you're going to see in the video is me move between these chords. First of all, you'll see me move in the tonic area, the green area. So you'll see me go C, then maybe to F sharp, and then to A, and E flat, and then back again. And you'll hear how rich that actually sounds. And then after that, you'll see me mix all three of those together, and also you'll see me mix qualities, so major and minor qualities as well. These of course are concepts, so there's the access wheel, if you like, this access point going up and down. There you can also see the Tonnetz, and also there you can see the harmonic wheel, and there you can see my harmonic sibling wheel. And there you can see some from an album, some lost music from John Coltrane, and there you can see another different kind of wheel. What I'd say about all these are they are an exploration in a sort of a dualist system between major and minor, and they are very rich. So I'm going to make sure I put all the links to those kind of systems, the Tonnetz lattice, the harmonic wheel, my harmonic siblings, below in the video so that you can go off and explore. But what I'm going to do right now, without further ado, is I'm going to dive straight in and show you how you can mix those chords from this access point to create your own music. So if you look at the circle of fifths there, we're now going to apply Lendvai's analysis of Bartók's music. And so on the circle there in front of you, you will see the green colour, which stands for tonic. So they're all the tonic chords in this axis analysis of Lendvai's have been laid there for you. So tonic, dominant, subdominant, tonic, dominant, subdominant. And I've used colours there to link them all. So all the green ones are linked together, and you can see that there on the slide in front of you there. So let's just play through these chords. So we have C, then we have A. I'm playing them just in the root position at the moment. Then we have F sharp, then we have E flat. Let's just play them with a bass. Still in the root at the moment. I could play them in any order as well. So let's take that tonic access point, which is the green, and now I'm just going to run up and down those as broken chords, arpeggios, and I'm going to voice them as nice as I can. I'll play them first and then tell you which chords I played. Okay, so let's go through that again. I might change the order. C major, go into A major. I'll go to F sharp now. And then E flat. And then maybe back to C. Now what's interesting about this is actually you can also make those chords minor if you want. A minor. F sharp minor, E flat minor, come back to C minor. And then you can also mix major and minor at will if we are to follow Lendvai's analysis of Bartók's music. And as I say, it's rather convincing. So let's mix C major, F sharp minor, E flat major, A minor, maybe C minor. So the same thing can then be applied to the subdominant, the yellow. F major, D major, B major, A flat major, back to F. And then the same thing could apply to the blue, which is the dominant. So we could have G, E, D flat, B flat, coming back to the G, and then it is worth noting that in Lendvai's analysis, all of those can be intertwined. So you can steal chords from the tonic green, the subdominant yellow and the dominant blue and intertwine them all. And it is worth noting this is a very quick trick to find them. When you look at the green tonic, you will see that if we look at those chords, they form a diminished 7 triad, and that really helps particularly my students find these chords quick, because if you're looking for them then you already know that you have set this up. I wouldn't think of it, maybe in Lendvai goes on in some points in the book to discuss this, but I wouldn't think of it just as a diminished chord for various reasons, but you'd have to read the book. I want this video to be more experiential, so this is a quick trick to find these chords. So now, before I finish this video, let's wrap up mixing between the two. So C major, I'll go to the A major. Right, now I'm going to go to the subdominant, F, flat, dominant, G, tonic, E flat. Okay, let's mix minor ones in. C minor, F minor, B minor, B flat minor, E minor, back to C. There you go. I hope you find that rich to explore. It's really interesting concept to look at, and you can see there we've got a little bit that I wrote down of the it's from the book actually, the violin concerto. You can see the mixing of the two tonalities going from one to the other, this seamless mix. Also the mixing of major and minor chords, you know, so having a C major chord with a C minor, which of course, if you're not familiar, jazz musicians often refer to that as being a sharp 9 because it's got the presence of the major third and the minor third, the great Hendrix chord. So it's interesting to see that prevalent in the music around this period and in jazz music as well. And there you can see just at the end there, although it's a tenuous link and we must tread very carefully, you can see I've coloured in some of this axis point over John Coltrane's famous tune called Giant Steps. As I say, let's tread carefully is only a concept, but that might show you some light where maybe you can see some similarities between these tonic axis points, the subdominant and the dominant axis points. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you find that useful. I'm just going to finish this video with me just improvising around those sequences. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this, and bye for now.